Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your United Uncle. I hope I find you well. Today we're discussing about the captain, Bruno Fernandes. Just give me a bit of time so that I tell you what they don't tell you in the media about Captain Fantastic, our jersey number 8. Things you see, he's not captain material. He's a crybaby. He is too harsh. Is the reason why Manchester is suffering. He loses the ball a lot. He runs aimlessly like a headless chicken. He fights with players. The changing room doesn't like him. It's better to have Harry Maguire as captain. Why did we give Bruno Fernandes captains? Why he is playing every game, he is not substituted or he doesn't miss any game? He should go back to Portugal. Those are some of the things you read about, some of the things which they tell you in the media or wherever you find your news, wherever you talk about Manchester United or soccer in general. Let me tell you a bit of positive news about Bruno Fernandes, which people don't like to hear. Just give me a bit of your time. Bruno has got too much effort. He gives a lot of effort wherever he's playing. You can see after every game, Bruno is the one who will be tired and some. But you never see Bruno fresh after the game. Bruno is always running. For those who don't watch matches for Manchester or who don't check what I'm saying, every time can you check what Bruno is doing? Bruno is always running in the game. He is in front, he's at the back, he's at the wing, he's taking the corner, he's taking penalties, he's doing what? Everything. Bruno is everywhere. On one of his interviews, Bruno was asked, why are you everywhere? He say, me, I take the space of the ref. Wherever the ref is, him is somewhere there. The radius of the ref is hardly marked. He always takes the radius of the ref. So check him, his runs. He run where the ref is going. So eventually he always have got space. Me, I take it as a clever thing. Some people, they don't notice it, but I take it as a clever thing. Some people say Bruno loses the ball a lot because of long passes, because of this and this. But Bruno is got a long pass accuracy of about 63% or so, but it's above 50%. The accuracy of long passes. Passes he have done in his career is about 632, which is long passes in his career at Manchester United in the Premier League, which is no short feet, of which accuracy is above half. People complain, but his accuracy is above half. It helps the team on transition. He helps on counter-attack. He helps to make the opposition be on the back foot because they always know that if you give the ball to Bruno, there's a chance of getting a striker who is running. As you know, we've got the speedy attackers, Garnacho, with the Rashford, I'm sure maybe is going. We always have got that attacker with speed. Ahmad, I've seen, is also speedy, Rasmus. So they benefit with people like Bruno. The only downfall I can talk about Bruno is he's too harsh. I see he shouts a lot. Some call it petulant, but me, I'd call it passion. Bruno doesn't think on the same wavelength with some of these players. He doesn't think on the same wavelength with some of his players. You find out that Bruno, when you want to press the keeper, he's pressing alone. When you want to retreat, he's doing alone. It's like he's not thinking on the same wavelength. Another time he complained that he is not surrounded like with superstars as compared to Portugal. He's happy playing for Portugal because he believes that the Portuguese national team is surrounded by superstars, by people who think according to him. Not saying the other players they don't think, but the way he sees football is not what some of the players at Manchester see football. Since he came at Manchester, Bruno have taken about 21, scored 21 penalties. Bruno has been, it shows to score 21 penalties. Penalty is a pressure moment. Bruno, he always take it. Bruno is always taking free kicks, of which is also pressure moments. That's the other downfall which I see. Sometimes I feel maybe if he can kick 3 or 2, maybe the third one give another player. Because you can't say corner out he's taking both sides. Free kicks he's taking again. Penalties is him. So I believe maybe free kicks he should tone it down a bit. We've got people like Ahmad, we've got people like Eriksson, even in Joshua Jeske, Rashford, etc. All those people, they are good in free kicks. So sometimes if it's not working, I believe you need to give to other people so that they try their luck also. But otherwise, I like the captain. The referees also are against Bruno. They are against his passion, the way he shouts and everything. He's always helping the team. He's always carrying the team by his shoulders. That's what we call when you talk of captain. He says it is. If it's interviews, if it's after the match, before the match, he say as it is. The players, they need to improve. The players, they need to play with their heart. Attitude on and off the field is very important. Bruno is a perfect example of a perfect player. The other thing about Bruno, I like the guy. His energy, his strength. Even if you check the running stats, I believe if you check the running stats of Bruno, every game is ahead of everyone. Because Bruno is running, he's everywhere. There's a reason why he doesn't get substituted. It's not a fluke that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ranić, Ten Hag, now Ruben Amorim. It's not a fluke that all of them, they saw that there's something in Bruno that is supposed to be playing every match. See the statistics of matches which we played when Bruno was not in the game. Some people, they say Eriksson, what. Eriksson is a good guy, but Eriksson, you can see since the unfortunate incident which happened, Eriksson is afraid of marking. He's no longer having that speed. I can understand he's playing with another brain on that maybe if I go in big challenges, if I go in this, I can. So Eriksson knows how to keep the ball. But I believe if you want someone who works on both sides, who keeps the ball, who helps us on attack and helps us on marking, I believe Bruno is the perfect guy. Where will Manchester be if it was not Bruno? They say we're on position 13 is because of Bruno. But I believe if it was not because of Bruno, we should be worse than that. We've won 2 trophies, is because of Bruno under Ten Hag. If it was not Bruno, I believe we would have not won those trophies. We're going to win again this season with Ruben Amorim. Between the Europa and FA Cup, there's 1 trophy which we're winning. It will be because of Bruno again. I said it. All those Bruno haters, Bruno is here to stay. He's the captain of Manchester United. He's jersey number 8. Whether you like it or not, Bruno is here to stay. Let me give you a bit of statistics. Bruno is compared to Odegaard. They say Odegaard is good, is better, but statistics, they prove that Bruno is better than Odegaard. Odegaard, with 135 games, he has scored 32 goals, 25 assists. That's Odegaard. The only one who's ahead of Bruno, the only one who I think, and stats don't lie, on that attacking role is KDB. You can see that KDB in 270 games, they've scored 70 goals and he's got assists, 114 assists. We don't talk of chances created, is above there. But since in the 5 seasons which Bruno have been here, he's been changing with KDB on who's the most assists. One season is Bruno, the other is KDB. Imagine being in the same sentence with KDB, with the way Manchester City is playing, with the way everything has been working out, at Manchester City and everything has been against Manchester United, but to be having the same statistics with a person like Bruno, with like KDB, is just, I just wonder how does that happen. People don't like Bruno, but let me give you a bit of stats. Bruno have played almost every game. I can tell you for the 5 seasons he's played for Manchester, I don't think he've missed 10 games. Be it injury or just because he doesn't want to. If it's not a red card or a suspension, Bruno doesn't miss a game. He's always there. He's always available. He's the most reliable player we have at Manchester United. Second, I would give Dalot in terms of consistency, in terms of being there, not injured, being there when the coach needs you, being there when the team needs you. Recently, he's acquiring a lot of red cards. This season, maybe he's on the third one. The other one was suspended. He's acquiring a lot of red cards, and it's not a straight red card. It's always yellow, yellow, because the ref, they don't like the way the ref against Bruno. Check what I'm saying. Referees, they are against our captain. Referees are against Manchester United. But people can say I'm a pity fan, I'm a crybaby, but that's how it's my opinion. You can see, you can look at soccer the way you want to look at it, but from my own point of view, I see that most decisions are against us. And the one who's affected by most of those decisions is Bruno Fernandes. Let me give you stats about him. Bruno, for Manchester United, in the Premier League, he has played 178 games. He has scored 58 goals. He has got 47 assists, and he's got about more than 100 chances created. His percentage for passes, average percentage passes accuracy, is about 53%. Cup games for Manchester United, he have played 63. He have goals, 19 goals. He has got 12 assists. For Portugal, he has played 13. There's a fly which is affecting me, and it's affecting my visuals, but I can continue. What's important is my message. It's not what's happening behind me. So please bear with me. For Portugal, Bruno has played 31 games. He have scored 12 goals. You've got 14 assists. Tell me that's not a player. This guy goes for Manchester Premier League 58, Cup 19, Portugal 12. But this guy is a midfielder. He's not a striker. He's got stats which are way better than most of our strikers. If you check 2020-21 season, Bruno was number one. I was 2020 to 21. He was our number one in terms of goals. If you go to 22 to 23, he was number two. If you go to 23 to 24, he was number one again. If you go to this season, 24 to 25, when I'm recording, as of recording this video, Bruno is joint highest with Rasmus with 4-4 in the Premier League. What more do you want from this guy? If everyone put the same energy like Bruno Fernandes, I can tell you for a fact we'll be far in life. We'll be far. Because check when Bruno is pressing. Sometimes he does it alone. Some people, they just leave him to go alone. And he's always directing like he's playing with school kids and everything. Believe you me, guys, we need that guy. Our duty is, I will tell you, as Manchester United supporter, as Manchester United fans, our duty is to promote the positive news. Our duty is to support our players. Our duty is to support our captain, especially when they are talking against our captain. Your duty is to give them these stats which I gave you. Bruno is here to stay. Bruno is a masterclass. Bruno is a good player. Please, if you liked my content about Bruno Fernandes, can you please share, like, and please subscribe to our channel. And don't mind the flies. I think those flies are sent. They are against our captain, Bruno Fernandes. Where I'm recording here, it's very hot. So that's why you see what's happening here. I will meet again tomorrow when I'm analyzing our match against Southampton. Stay well and sleep well. I thank you.